that needs to be fed, causing chaos everywhere I land. I got a fever, I got a fever.
Good evening, everybody, and happy Friday the 13th. This is Jordan with Ohio Sports Talk. We're going to come at you live tonight with a special episode for the Army versus Navy game. The University of Dayton basketball is going to have a top 10 matchup. And we're going to dive into, will the Bengals beat a familiar foe? And can the Browns pull off the upset of a lifetime? Thank you for hanging out with us on this Friday the 13th. I'm Jordan again. And we have no co-host this evening, so we'll just kind of dive into it. I hope everybody's having a safe weekend, safe Friday. Let's try to stay warm. It's a little bit frigid here in the Cincinnati area. So we'll just kind of dive right into it. So we'll go ahead and start with the Cincinnati Bengals visiting the Tennessee Titans. We all know their coordinator there, Callahan, is was Joe Burrow's mentor for a really long time. We're going to go up to Tennessee and hopefully take care of business. This is going to be a great game. This is going to be a good game. I think that the Dallas victories kind of got the monkey off our back. The things finally went our way. The defense showed up at times. The secondary looked a little bit better. Geno Stone got that interception. Hopefully that'll make him a little bit better moving forward and going in. I was excited for the young man. Josh Newton, we all know, got a learning curve there over in the secondary. He kind of struggled again, but that's okay. We got just a lot going on there with the Cincinnati Bengals. Hopefully our tackle position, we'll see if Orlando can play. If not, I think he's been kind of a waste this season. But, nobody's bigger waste than Sheldon Rankins. Just hasn't really been there. A virus. Have no idea what that means. He just shows up on the report that way. Kind of reminiscent of Trey Waynes. I just think it's been a complete and utter failure on a defensive line, starting at the defensive tackle position. But looking at the matchup, it's in, the strength of Tennessee is their defense. The strength of the Cincinnati Bengals is their offense. I think this offense rolls. I think Chase Brown gets it done on the ground, is able to slow the game up some. Joe Burrow is going to be Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase is just going to ball. He's going for the Triple Crown, folks. I think he's going to get it this year. No question about it, as long as Burrow stays healthy. We know that Burrow tweaked his knee in the last game in Dallas, but, finished the game pretty good. He hasn't popped up on the injury report on anything that I've seen going into Tennessee. So my prediction, give me a 35-28 win for the Cincinnati Bengals. I think it's going to be high scoring. They're going to give up some big plays to Tennessee because that's just the nature of the beast, folks. This is still the bottom-ranked defense in the NFL. Make no mistake about it. Getting a monkey off their back and feeling better, it's okay, but it didn't win anything. So we'll kind of move on there. Go to kind of our news and notes section here. Well, we'll continue a little bit here on the Browns struggling. They play a game against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Browns played a level of competition week in and week out. I think Jameis Winston shocks the world here. And they get that win. They get that next, they beat Baltimore. They beat Pittsburgh. I think Kansas City's going to join that group. Patrick Mahomes is throwing an all-time high interceptions. We know Cleveland secondary is kind of their strength, especially when it comes to Denzel Ward. And I just think that's going to be the tail of the game. I think Jerry Jeudy is going to go off again. I think Jameis Winston, because you see the good, the bad, the ugly from Jameis Winston. We've seen the good, the bad, and ugly in basically a 2-game span. A little bit of everything in the Denver game. He struggled a lot last week. Pardon me, it's live. I've been working all day, so I do apologize. But I think he gets it done. I think he definitely gets it done. I think it goes the other way for Kansas City. Give me that 24-21 win. Cleveland shocks the world, sends Kansas City home with their tails tucked in, exactly where they should be. Because if you take away a couple of play calls this year, they just kind of suck. So I've never been really impressed with them. So it's just, they're the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to be treated like royalty. But I think Cleveland goes and gets it done. Give me the Brownies. And I thought, but not a lot to say on that game. I'll do a segment of, keys to the game when Sunday comes closer around. But, at the end of the day, give me Cleveland. I think they do it. We're going to this page because University of Dayton Flyers has a top 10 matchup this weekend on Saturday. They will host number 6 Marquette. Comes into the building. It's a powder blue game, folks. Show up, show out, be loud. Let's really build momentum here for the University of Dayton Flyers. I'm so excited for this game. We showed flashes over in Maui. We lost some tough ones. We won some great ones. And this really is a resume builder going into March. I honestly think if University of Dayton wants to be part of the dance, they have to win this Saturday in their own home building. Tip off at 7 p.m. You can dissect the matchup as much as you want, but at the end of the day, just Cheeks has got to show up and score massive amounts of points, being the assist. University of Dayton's got to be able to rebound well. They've got to get back to, being successful on the free throw line. And, I think this game's going to be great. I think this is going to be a staple to this, this new offense, this new Dayton regime that's in there right now. And I think they do it. I think Marquette comes in and just it's going to be a grab your popcorn, quote Terrell Owens, get it all ready, throw it in your face. This is going to come down to just going to be really gritty. Dayton's got to be on their 3 game, got to be on the rebounding. It's got to hit the free throws. And I think they're going to be able to take care of business, folks. I think this is going to be the ending to the Maui that they wanted. And now we get to do it right here in December. We get to build that resume, use this as a springboard moving forward, when we start Atlantic 10 play, and just really shoot us to the moon. So really excited for the Dayton Flyers. I think they're going to get it done. It's going to be awesome. Be there, powder blue. I'll definitely be wearing my shirt. We'll be tweeting it out. Doug will be tweeting it out. Something will be following hardcore. But it's going to be a great game, folks. But this is my weekend game of the week. Army, Navy, the Presidential Bowl, all the festivities that go into it all day long, all week long for both these academies. The Navy also represents the Marine Corps when it comes to their style of play and uniforms. Officers at the end of it can get a Marine Corps commission if they so choose. So for me, being a Marine Corps veteran myself, playing JUCO football for the Navy and Marine Corps, this is going to be a big one for me. I am super excited. Army is coming in, ranked in the top 25. They've had a phenomenal season. Everything, they won their division. Just a really big game for the Army, more than as the Navy right now. If they had the Navy not kind of slid off there in the middle of the year, there was a point where they were both in the top 25. So I think this is going to be entertaining. Both teams have passed more than they ever have historically. Both quarterbacks have more passing yards in this year than the last 2 years for the teams combined. It's just going to be great. The atmosphere. We got our president-elect is going to show up. Our own, vice president-elect right here from Middletown, Ohio, is going to be in attendance. Just really bringing the energy, regardless of what you feel politically. None of these service members have done anything to you either way. Yeah, this is all about them. This is the only game in the world where everybody playing will serve for you and die for you. There is no other game like it. The energy, the atmosphere, the history. This game is just going to be everything and then some. The Army-Navy game It's, so distinguished. It's a reason it's at the end of the year. It's a reason, they get their own week. It's just so huge. It's such an honor. If you've ever been there, I encourage you to go. Just you can't shut it down. This game, it just, what a grave importance, and everything going around the world, everything that the service members have been going through 20 plus years over in the Middle Eastern conflict. This is just something everybody looks forward to, and you should support it. It's going to be kickoff at 3:30, ABC Network. Definitely just be there. I'll be tweeting about it. I'll be all about it. Midshipman to the day I die when it comes to this football program. I respect the Army, but this week it's fuck them. And I think it's going to be great, folks. It's going to be just so entertaining. I've never been more excited for the matchup in the last 3 or 4 seasons. This one's just going to bring it. Army's going to bring it. Navy's going to bring it. Their quarterbacks, the new systems that they have. It's not just run, run, run. They've been letting the ball loose. They've been winning games outside of the American Conference. This is great football. Great football, great entertainment, extreme patriotism. So you just got to bring it, folks. This is what it's all about. This is what sports are all about. And this is what serving your country and doing things is all about right here. It's just, it means so much. There's so many traditions, so many things that go into it. You look at even, Bill Belichick's dad was a coach for the Navy at one time. You look at just all-time greats, where they come from, where they get things instilled in them, and it's right here, folks. So, definitely tune in. It's going to be great. I'm going to be tweeting about it all. I'm going to have a package of my keys to the game, things that I think are going to happen. But at the end of the day, give me the Navy. Give me Navy 28-21. We get the monkey off our back. We get the upset, and we take the Presidential Bowl home in front of the most patriotic crowd and most influential crowd that you will ever see on national television. That's my little rant here. It's going to be a short show, folks. I'm just kind of going over some news and notes, clippets, things around what's going on in the league, my predictions. I have no co-host tonight, so my whopping 6 viewers, my viewers, no matter if I'm 0, 6, 80 like the other night, I love you, love you, love you. There is no me without you guys. I tried to bring you a great product, had a little bit of technical issues early. I apologize. I'm trying to get things together to bring my production value way up. So this is not a proud episode that I'm proud of when it comes to production. I apologize. But, that about wraps it up here, folks. It was only a 13, 15-minute show. I apologize again for the rough start. But as always, I love you. I'm Jordan Maxon. I'm Coach Maxon. We'll see you Monday. Correction. We will see you Tuesday live, 9:15 p.m. Jimmy will be back on over from far end of the bench. We'll have this weekend's recap of such a great weekend of sports, and we'll bring it to you going into the holiday season. Stay warm. I'll see everybody later. Jordan